Morning. Going nuts this morning. Head spinning. Good stuff. Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Absolutely just wild, crazy, amazing, fantastic reality. If you want, you know, you can use your imagination. See what things exist. Oh gosh. What truly exists? I don't know. So, we're trying to attribute many things, we're blaming others all the time. It's like it's outside of us, right? So this feeling you have, like I feel achy and can't seem to break free of this cycle of aging. It's like, well, I remember when I was young, I could do anything. I could do. So it's like you go retro and you start going down memory lane, because memory lane seems like a nice place when you're not feeling too good. When your body aches and you feel like, you get up in the morning, your knees can't bend, your back's stiff, and your hips hurt. All that stuff. Well, I fully accept it all. That's how I deal with it, because I accept it. It's like I accept that my antiquated, obsolete machine that I'm traveling in currently is wearing out. It just is. So I accept it. So acceptance and acknowledgement. I acknowledge that it's normal for people to age and for them to become less flexible, less physically able to heal themselves, But then there's the mental side. It's like, well, I can think my way out of this corner. And then there's the emotional side. Wait a minute, you're dealing with your emotions? Yeah. And there's the emotional side, the mental side, the physical side. Ooh, there it is, the spiritual side. So that which is within me that craves being the flexible, all able part of me, I would like that. I would like that ability back, please. So is it retro? Do I go back in time and grab some of it? Or is it really getting into the realm of quantum physics, where it's a retrocausality? The young me is actually telling the older me how I should be. Putting the cart before the horse. Descartes, the great philosopher and genius of his time, putting Descartes before the horse. All we have is now. Well, nope. We have it all. Everything. We create this. Well, if we're creating this, who's creating us creating this? We can get into the loops and the whys and the wherefores, but we can't really get into the answers. And the problem we have, I think, is our accumulation of prior knowledges is we've a tendency to believe it's built off of something solid, right? All of it's built off of something solid. So all our knowledge that goes back thousands and thousands and millions and zillions and dillions. And do we even know what time is? And if time does exist, which I'm feeling time work within my physical frame. So I have to accept that time is doing a number on me, whether I believe in time or not. Your belief is your belief. It's not what you are. It's a belief system, right? So it's like, how can I grasp the idea of the end of time? What is the end of time? Are we living in the end of times? Well, I'm living in the end of times. If you want to count all the years and moments that I've had in my life and stack them up, yeah, I'm living in the end of times. But am I born every day? When I wake up to the world and have that little grain of knowledge that's either planted or grows like a seed inside my being, and I wake up and I get these sort of run-on retrocausal reactions to the world. Am I able to anchor myself on this ship of fools? I don't know. I know the eye of the storm is me. Everybody's talking about, the storm of politics, the storm of weather, the storm of, all these storms that were supposed to weather the storm. My favorite thing is in this human experience is workaround. It's not going through the storm. We don't have to stand in the eye of the storm. But then do we lose our anchor on this earth? Possibly. The eye of the storm. I am the eye, not the eye. The eye. I am the eye of the storm. Can I calm the storm? Yes. Yes, I can calm the storm. Do I wish to calm the storm, or do I want to have pleasant surprises? I want to have pleasant surprises. I want all of a sudden my physical being to be as it was when I was, I don't know, 18 years old, 17, 16, somewhere around that time, when I could literally ride the wild wind. I mean, I would be thrown about like a rag doll on backs of horses, or things that I was doing that were like, whoa, what are you doing? Climbing, whatever, do I want, yeah, it'd be nice. What do I do to get it? To actually get it? You can't. The meat suit you're in won't expand beyond its physical constraints, even though your soul, your spirituality, your eternal self knows that it's going to be fine the other side of this. You have to experience the mechanics of the curve, the mechanics of the curve. There it is. Look, right in this screen. See the curve. Actually, I should go the other way. Birth, school, work, death. No. It's so much more than that. I mean, the thing is, we've got all these interacting timelines. It's like, there was a time when I was living in a place that was more prison-like, because the timelines were completely blurred. It was almost medieval, the timelines. Now I'm living in a place that's ultra modern, and it's like, the timelines are from a future that's creating the now, rather than from a past that's creating the now where I was. So I've got a really weird a really weird experience going on within me of future me and past me being non-anchored to this physical reality. And that's quantum physics. That's just quantum entanglement, quantum leaps in belief systems. So, do we believe that that's possible? Well, I think if we believe something's possible, it usually happens. I know that sounds like gobbledygook to a lot of people, but I think there's something about this retrocausality. If there's enough people believing that it's the end of the world and it's going to explode and we've run out of carbon juice and all, if enough people go around darkly, was it okay? Go back to my mini anchors. Ooh, I have to right now because I'm all over the place. It's funny, isn't it? Trying to pull in all this stuff that's in my head, like little tendrils. Come on, come in, makes sense to me. Okay. So Blake, the doors of perception must be cleansed. So the lens through which we see, the doors of perception must be cleansed. So we've got to clean that lens, this lens that we're seeing through, the lens of life. It's not physical seeing, but it's like how we see the world has to be kept clean, because the dirtier it gets, the less likely the goodness can go through. You see, it's like, because we do have hope for humanity. We do have hope for humans to continue. Otherwise, why would we keep having children? And of course, my two children and their children's children and their children's children, sometime way off in the future, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's tomorrow, who knows? But what I'm saying is, at some point, I wish humanity would embrace the idea of the infinite being out of their control, but embrace the finite, the self, as a thing of love, rather than a thing of love and imagination, and be on that correct side of our duality that keeps doing this, but seemingly it's all a blur now. So it thinks it's this. It thinks it's here right now because it's such a blur, because it's constantly going to extremes. We're going so fast to the extremes that we forgot to be in the middle going forward. The arc of a diver, So I don't know. I mean, I know I've been all over the place this morning, but I woke up like this. I can't help it. My head is spinning with the idea that we're on all these different timelines, and yet we're interacting with each other. And I don't mean, oh, I want to go back to when I was a kid, or I want to go forward to when this mess is cleared up. I think I made this mess. Maybe we made this mess to give ourselves something to do. I don't know. This concept is still swirling. But but I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to. The thing is, if you treat something that's unknown, which most things are, but if you treat things as unknown, things as unknowns, then there's a possibility of change within those things. Everything's alive. Everything is alive. Everything that we see, smell, hear, taste, touch, all of those things, whatever it is, it's alive. This is alive. This glass is alive. Even though you can see through it, even though it's dirty, it's like it's alive. It's not fluid. I could probably break it into tiny little bits and it would do a lot of damage. But currently, it's taking the shape of a goblet so I can drink more water, which I should do. Should. Anyway, that was my morning experimental flow of craziness, trying to find the center of my being rather than I don't know. I do know this. We should be having fun doing this. I'm having fun experimenting with what can or what can't be, or what will or what won't be, what shall or shan't be, to be or not to be. That is the pencil I will use to write my future. To be or not to be. Okay. I love you, you love me, I'm a happy Barney. Do you remember purple dinosaurs telling our kids what to do? We're strange creatures. I love us. We're so adventurous. Keep adventuring. Explore. We're explorers. I love you. Bye.